Mama. Let's start with this new look Lakers. Only 3 players are back from last year's team. That is amazing, including, of course, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They're also the oldest team in the league. If I give you 2 choices here, Channing, one, that the Lakers are the prohibitive favorite to win the West this season, the other being that they are old, you're choosing which?
Well, they are both, and they could exist.
You only get one.
No, but they are both. They are the oldest, but I think they are going to be 1 or 2 in the West. I just think their ability to control the game, they have 3 of the 4 smartest, you would just say, quote unquote, 3 of the 4 smartest guys that play basketball right now on one team. Mm-hmm. So matchups, preparation, their ability to go out and win games they're not supposed to. Overall, they're just going to be more physical. They're not going to play fast. They're going to pick their opportunities, and they're just going to pick teams apart. If you have somebody who's not good defensively, they're just going to pick on him all game long. And so that's how I see them playing. If they can stay healthy, if they can figure out spacing on offense, they're going to be dangerous. But to me, outside shooting is still going to be a thing because they're going to have to drive to the rack, drive and kick a lot.
And for the Suns, what kind of a chance do you give Phoenix to make it back to the finals?
You know, I think it's going to be really difficult for the Suns to make it back to the finals because the West has improved so much. And I'm not sure if Phoenix really improved. Even though they have experience and they have championship experience, have they gotten better? They're having a contract negotiation problem right now with Ayton. Don't know if he will return with the same type of mental fortitude in terms of his stamina to be the best and wanting to win. So Phoenix is in a difficult position because expectations will be extremely high. I just don't know if they will be able to meet those expectations. Very similar to what we saw Miami go through in the bubble last year where Miami, they went to the NBA Finals, but then they get eliminated in the first round. This could very well happen to Phoenix too, only because the expectations and they overachieved a little bit this year.
It'll be interesting for sure. Maybe hoping for some improvement from within. Guys like Cam Johnson, Cameron Payne, a year older, deeper into their careers.
I would say they're going to be 4th or 5th in the West, not 1st or 2nd this year.
Regular season, yeah.
Regular season.
Yeah.
I think if they can be 4th or 5th, they're going to try different rotations, get guys more minutes, maybe make an acquisition to bring some energy into that second unit, right, which has crazy. And, I think they're going to be dangerous in the playoffs.
Yeah, but you go from the NBA Finals to now saying you're going to be 4th or 5th in the West. So
they're not going to like you in the desert.
They're still dangerous.
Yeah, Russ had an away from hoops question for you quick. Saw you on Kimmel last night. Just so documentary, can you give us a little nutshell of what's it about?
I think just the short version of the misperception of myself. A lot of you guys here even don't know me. A lot of media people across the world don't know me, but the time of my career and continuously they're miscreated and misrepresented narratives of me and who I am as a person, how I play the game, who I am as a person. For me, all of a sudden it's kind of coincided. So when I come across people, people automatically assume I'm a bad person or an asshole or I've done something to them, but actually nobody actually really knows me enough to actually say things about me. So this gives you a real overview of kind of who I really am. And I kind of let everybody in, which I haven't never done before in the past for that particular reason. But that's kind of the gist of it,
Got it. So is it documentary style, like interviews with you or other people?
Combo, a good combo. I ain't gonna give you too much. You watch it and check it out.
Spoiler, that's what you want to
That's part of it.
Russ, has there been any moment yet, whether it be holding up the jersey at the introductory press conference, being in the locker room at Staples Center for the first time before the first preseason game, media day, where it started to sink in that you're playing for the Los Angeles Lakers?
I actually had a moment today, just sitting, I was talking to Melo before practice. He was just asking me how I was feeling, and I was just like, it's amazing. Like, you look around and you just, you look around you in the Lakers practice. Like, I look at things in a different perspective just because, not many people have an opportunity to have this position, and I'm blessed and thankful to be able to go out and have this platform to use to help and inspire other people. So I don't take any of it for granted, and that's just truly how I feel. And sometimes I just sit back and be like, damn, you know, truly blessed to be able to be here in Los Angeles, but not just that. Playing for your hometown team, the Los Angeles Lakers, is a blessing, in itself.
Did you know why it hit you today?
Just random, it just be random moments, random hits. You look around, I look around the facility, I look up, and sometimes I look down at my jersey, sometimes I look at my locker. Driving to practice sometimes, like every day, I like to live in the moment, embrace and enjoy, because, it could be gone, taken away from you like that. So I just embrace all those moments, win, lose, or draw, regardless of what happens, regardless of good game, bad game, embracing and then, enjoying the moment.
Well, when we talk about, obviously the platform that you have and the opportunity you have to inspire, does that feel different? Does the opportunity or the responsibility feel different because you are here, you're wearing the jersey of the guys you looked up to when you grew up 2 miles away? Or does it just feel different as doing it as a Laker?
Honestly, nah, it's the same for me. I've been doing it my whole life. I think now it gives people obviously an opportunity to see it on a bigger platform, but honestly, it's genuinely who I am, is genuinely what I want to do. And, being back home and being here helps me more be able to get to our underserved communities in the inner city of Los Angeles and be able to impact those kids, the youth here, let them have opportunity to be able to see me being able to play for Lakers. So that is a plus, being back home. But I'll continue doing the same thing and try to keep expanding and inspiring as many people as possible in a positive light.
All right, BT?
Your time getting into basketball, speaking back about the Lakers, was it more Kobe Shaq or Kobe Powell and Lamar and those guys?
Say it again.
When you got into understanding basketball,
Yeah.
was it more Kobe Shaq era or was it Kobe, Lamar, Powell and those guys?
No, Kobe, Lamar, Powell was playing. I was in the league at that time. It was more Kobe, Shaq, even D-Fish, Rick Fox, that team of being in Los Angeles, native and fan is kind of where, you're able to see. And, I only got a chance to see the road games. I didn't get a chance because I didn't have cable. I only had channels 2 through 13, and KCAL 9 was when they played on the road. So I had to watch the road games when I had opportunity.
Was there any moment when Kobe played that still strikes you right now about what he did and how he played the game? And how he just talked about he loved the way you played the game.
Yeah, I think not one game, but when you have his mindset, a lot of people try to, I would say nowadays, a lot of people try to put it on other guys, and you have this mama mentality, and I just honestly don't see it in any other players and people, because when guys don't take the night off, when the guy has to take criticism, has a lot of pressure and a lot of things that he has to uphold and play at a level, it's a different type of, it's different. Like if you're playing in a place where it's not, nobody really cares to know if you win or lose. The mentality is easy to do that. It's easy to come out, sometimes play well, sometimes not. But Kobe embodied that, and I'm pretty sure he got it from somewhere else as well, that he competed every single night regardless of what time we're at. And that's something that I continuously do and try to do, each time I step on the floor.
All right, time for 2 more. Start with Dan.
Russ, do you know if you're playing tomorrow yet, or?
Do I know?
Yeah.
I don't know yet, but we'll see. What time the game?
3 o'clock.
Let's see.
One of those great 3 o'clock Wednesday starts. That.
Yeah, we'll see.
We talked to Frank a little bit about there's a natural eagerness to kind of see it all together and to throw it up against someone else. Do you have any of that to kind of see how everybody fits, or are you getting enough of it?
Oh man, listen. Honestly, the way I play and the way I feel about the game, it always tells you what to do. The game will tell you it's not going to be like a perfect, you go here, you go there. It's going to be a good combo, mix and matching and running and gunning. And, that's just how we're going to play. Figuring out what guys like the ball, spots. And I'm going to adjust. Like I said, when I first got traded here, like AD and Brown, I want them to do what they do. And it's my job to make sure that they do that at a high level and make it easy for them. And that's part of my job of being a point guard, and I will make sure I do that. And I'll find my way. I can do that. I've done it many years in the past and played with all different type of guys, and I can find my way. And once I do, be fine.
Follow up to that. What was it like taking in that first preseason game with those guys on the bench and kind of sitting there? I mean, like group of four guys, like
yeah, I
watching
mean,
a basketball game together. It doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, it's different. You know, even just being in the arena on that side is different for me. Just sitting there, coming through that side of the locker room, and it's just a different overall experience. Just, you know, I don't even have the words because I don't take it for granted. I just embrace it and get on the floor and I just want to play. That's it.
All right, I'm on with Kyle.
Yeah, just going back to, you were talking about, you know, Kobe, Powell, Lamar were on those teams when you were a rookie, when you were a young guy. What was it like for you, just sort of in light of Powell's retirement today? Just what was it like facing those teams?
I'll tell you guys an interesting fact that nobody actually knows about me, and I'll tell you guys. What time?
Right now, let's go, man.
Okay, here I come. All right.
This is the last question.
That's the last one.
Tell us the fact that no one knows.
Interesting fact, and not very few people know this. Powell was actually my favorite player growing up, before Kobe, because I just liked how he played the game. I feel like he played the game right. Yeah, he was a big man, I know. That's why I played like a big my damn self, but he played the right way. He could pass it, he could shoot it, he could score it. To me, I just liked how way he played the game at his size, and it was kind of somebody else.